It's that time of the week, guys. It's time for Isaac's Saturday race tips. Today we have races at Flemington Racecourse and we look at two races at Royal Randwick. Let's start off at Flemington and we'll start off with race 1, the Furphy Ale Trophy. It's a 1,600 metre race. I've only got the one horse in this one, and it's number 5, Brazen Song, barrier 6. It had a magnificent win on the 15th of January, 1,500 metre race at Moonee Valley. Hopefully today he's got that extra 100 metres in him. Obviously, different race course, but I think he'll have a win, I reckon. Or at least a place, but I'm hoping for the win because he's at good odds. He's currently at $8. So I think that's decent odds for him. Race 5 is the TAB Vanity. Now I've got 4 horses in this one. It's a hard decision to choose one. I've narrowed it down to 2, but I'll take you through them. Number 1, Personal. Barrier 1, Damien Oliver on board. Well, this duo, they had a magnificent win in the Kennedy Oaks in 2020. So maybe he'll get, another win today. Number 3, Vespatine's got barrier 7. I think Vespatine will have a good run. Number 4, the favourite Zoo Dancer, who's got barrier 4. It's currently backed at $3.50. Jamie Carr on board. I think the Zoo Dancer will get well, but I am going with number 5, Salto Angel, barrier 2. Damien Lane on board, 1,400 metre race. Hopefully she's got it in her. 3-year-old filly came second to Personal in the Kennedy Oaks. I felt like a few people underestimated this horse in the Kennedy Oaks because she was quite a big roughie going into that race. She finished second. I was actually surprised she didn't win. Personal just got her. But, hopefully she can get a win in this race. I reckon it might be a tight finish between Salto Angel and Personal. A bit of deja vu going back to the Kennedy Oaks. Race 7 is the CS Hayes Stakes, number 1. Now, I'll tell you, this horse, Tagaloa, he's got barrier 1, Luke Curry on board. I've got this horse because my original pick, Aim, number 4, has been scratched, which is a real shame because I was really looking forward to watching Aim have a run in this race. Obviously, in the Magic Millions, he had a great win, but unfortunately scratched today. So I've gone with Tagaloa, number 1, for my first up pick. I think he'll go well. Or the favourite, number 9, which is Asa, who's got barrier 7. Both these horses will go well. Hopefully Tagaloa can beat the favourite. Race 8 is the Black Caviar Lightning Stakes. Now, this race, it represents a legend. Black Caviar, well, he won the Lightning Stakes 3 times in a row, 2011, 2012, and 2013. There are just too many good horses in this race. I guess they put really good horses in this race to represent such a good horse in Black Caviar. He was such a magnificent horse, and you couldn't fault him. I'll take you through my top 2 picks, which are number 1, Nature Strip, barrier 2. Well, Jamie Carr on board a Nature Strip. Well, you'd think it's a duo, a winning duo. Nature Strip, 6-year-old gelding. I think Nature Strip will have a great run. Whether it wins or has a place, I'm not sure because it's up against some great horses. My top pick is number 6, Fabergino. Barrier 7, Jordan Childs on board. Now, Fabergino, out of all these horses in this race, well, most of them, it's had the most recent race, I'd say. It's had a race on the 16th of January at Flemington. It won in a 1,000 metre race. It's at 64% chance to win, 82% chance to place. Pretty good odds, I should say, on this horse. It's the 6-year-old mare from WA, and I reckon she'll do it again. So Fabergino, my top pick in this race. But it's just, if you are taking a punt in this race, you'd probably agree with me. It's too hard to choose a horse because you've got other horses like the favourite Bivouac, number 2, with Glen Boss on board, number 5, Pippi, and number 7, September Run. A lot of people are liking the looks of number 5, Pippi. She might be a little underdog in this race and come out of nowhere and have a win. It's going to be a great race. Race 9 is the Flemington Racing Spectacular Sprint. Got number 9, I'm telling ya, Barrier 2, John McNeil on board. I'm telling you, I think will go well. If not him, I reckon number 10, Platini. Barrier 9. Platini had a race on the 29th of January at Flemington. It won 1,200 metre race, and this race is the same distance, so I think Platini will have a great run. We move off to Royal Randwick, where we have race 7, the Apollo Stakes. Number 1, Colding, Barrier 7. It came second in the Expressway Stakes, and I think he'll have a great run. Hugh Bowman on board for Colding in this race. Or number 2, Dreamforce, Barrier 2. Now, it had a trial in at Royal Randwick on the 5th of February. It won that trial, but other than that, he had a trial before that where he came 3rd. Then he hasn't raced since September last year, so I'm hoping his form is up to speed, and hopefully he gets a nice win. It's hard to go past number 6, the favourite, which is Very Elegant, who's got Barrier 4 currently back to $3. These 3 horses will have a great run, but if I had to choose a winner, it'll be number 2, Dreamforce. Race 8, to finish off Isaac's Saturday race tips, it's the Lightfinger Stakes, and I've got only one horse in this, and it's number 1, Away Game, Barrier 6, beautiful 3-year-old filly. Hugh Bowman on board for this one, and I think Away Game will have a magnificent run. Hopefully, she just clears them all out and has a spectacular win, because she's such a spectacular horse. Guys, I hope you got something out of that. Got a few tips, got a few picks, and if you are taking a punt, you know the drill. Good luck to you, and as always, gamble responsibly.